Back on SportsLine, we're going to switch gears, talk a little bit of Nashville SC, and what a spectacular day from start to finish at Geodis Park yesterday. 30,000 fans waving those flags. They got there early. The show was great. The food was great. The scene was great. Geodis Park is absolutely spectacular. The game against a really good Philadelphia Union side was good as well. Randall Leal with the equalizer on the penalty kick in the 85th minute. Nashville SC stretches out its home unbeaten streak across two stadiums now to 20 games. First game at Geodis Park is a draw and worth a point. And of course, they get to build on that now with 6 of their next 8 at home as well. Our John Burton was there as well as myself, and he caught up with star defender Walker Zimmerman after the game.
First of all, Traylon, welcome to Nashville. How does it feel to be a Tennessee Titan?
I would just say words can't explain it.
That's obviously Traylon Burks. Do we have the Walker Zimmerman? Okay. We do not have the Walker Zimmerman thing, so let's go to Gary Smith from the match, and we'll hear his thoughts from post-game yesterday.
There's a storyline, obviously, to be created in this opening game. And, we were the ones that had to try and create that, obviously. The first half, I thought we were, by far the more aggressive of the two teams, which is not always easy when you've been on the road as long as we have. The woodwork and an inspired goalkeeper kept them in the game. But somehow, some way, that's what very good teams do, which Philadelphia are. And maybe to be expected, the second period was not as easy to find that fluidity and that rhythm that we had in the first period. And slowly but surely, they started to find a little bit of a foothold and a foundation. I've got to be honest, I still thought the goal came out of the blue a little bit. But the most important piece of the puzzle for us, obviously, starting this new phase of our world in this wonderful new stadium, was not to get beat today. Of course we want to win, but somehow we had to find the resilience to get at least something out of the game, and the guys did. So it's not a fairy tale, but it was, I thought, an incredible atmosphere and a wonderful game, and on another day we should really come away with all 3 points.
Thank you. Going to now open up for question break.
Gary, the build-up to the game obviously has been well documented. You guys have had to basically spend the first 8 games up to this point, working to get to this point. How do you feel about putting that behind you to maybe take some of that emotional stress off, to stay focused on actually what's really at hand, which is how you guys need to stand and go to it?
But yeah, well, the challenge of the 8 games away from home is one thing. I think it's opening up that new chapter of brand new stadium. There is no history here for us. We had put together a terrific run of games at Titans, but really and truly that it doesn't represent anything for us now, given that it was a completely different venue. So we've got to work towards that type of form all over again. And I think my biggest fear was that the occasion might just engulf the players. They wouldn't be able to express themselves. We wouldn't be able to show the sort of qualities that we all know we're capable of. But, that's what talented footballers do. They're able to find that opportunity. They're able to, just mentally deal with the challenges and the pressures around them. I think we always knew as well that the fans would give us that extra boost. And when you see just what it was like out there, I think there's a fabulous opportunity, given the atmosphere, to try and harness that as a group. And we've taken our very first step in this arena, and hopefully towards just as a successful period as we had at Titans.
Thank you.
Yeah, Gary.